Hi, I'm Sarah Sperling, Vice President of Museum Affairs here at Cheekwood.
And I'm Sage McLain. Welcome to Gardens and Galleries.
Here we are in Leslie Jr.'s study and have a piece of art pottery out. Sage, just a question for you. Does this look like an orchid?
It does, Sarah. It looks like a Cattleya orchid. And I'm assuming that because of the 3 petals you can see depicted here. 2 of them are really fringed on the edges, and then the middle petal, which is also known as the lip, also has a fringed margin. And in the center here, there is a column, which is the part of an orchid that houses the male and female parts. And then it also has 3 sepals, a dorsal sepal and 2 lateral sepals. And also it has large, thick, waxy leaves as well.
Wonderful. That's really exciting. This is a piece of Weller Pottery that's in our permanent collection here at Cheekwood. Sam Weller founded Weller Pottery in Ohio, and this is an example of the Weller Hudson line, which was produced between 1917 and 1934. These were some of the finest wares produced by the Weller Pottery, and many of them were shown in their New York showroom. This piece in particular was decorated by May Timberlake, who was one of Weller's finest artists. She was extremely talented, as you can see on the detail here, and often given some of their most challenging, largest, and most difficult pieces to decorate. We're pleased to have such a wonderful collection of American art pottery here at Cheekwood, with many thanks from local collectors Molly and Richard Schneider. We hope next time you're at Cheekwood, you'll come find our pieces of art pottery, whether here in Leslie Cheek Jr. Study or throughout our permanent collection.
So we're here in the atrium in Botanic Hall, and I'm actually holding a living Cattleya orchid. As we saw depicted on the vase in the mansion, this orchid has those 2 big petals that are very ruffled, and then this one main petal here that is also very ruffled. This petal is called the lip, and it actually is very attractive to insects. That's why it's got bright colors, and it's also very fragrant if you smell it. And also has those 3 sepals that I showed you before, and in the center there is the column, which is the reproductive part of this flower. So this Cattleya orchid, the common name is corsage orchid, and it gets its name because it was very popular in floral arrangements. Some of the species of Cattleyas were used as corsages, which makes sense. And a really interesting fact about this orchid is it is an epiphyte, which means it is an air plant. So it grows on trees. It's not a parasite. It doesn't actually harm trees. It just gets its nutrients and moisture from the air around it. So if you have an orchid in your home that you want to take care of, they don't like excess water, and that's because they have evolved to not require a very large amount of water.
Thanks, Sage. Really enjoyed learning more about the Cattleya orchid. Not sure if you knew this, but through family correspondence, we have learned that Leslie Cheek Sr., the patriarch of the family, fondly referred to his wife, Mabel, as Orchid.
That's so cool. Clearly, orchids had a huge importance to the Cheek family. You can check out the orchid displays around Cheekwood running through March 10th.